the slogan of Beti Bachao was repeatedly being said by our Prime Minister. During this 3 years period itself, हमारा पूरा मुल्क में, in the whole country, as many as 13.13 lakhs women and girls are reported missing. There is a vast difference between what our Prime Minister is saying and what he is doing in reality. Women are also created just like men in the society and they are also the creations of God, and they are our mothers, our daughters and our sisters. For every society, the most important thing is the honor of the woman in that society.
दोस्तों, हिंदुस्तान में कई हुकूमतें आई, कई हुकूमतें गईं, लेकिन महिलाओं की हालत नहीं बदली। जब मोदी जी आए तो उन्होंने एक नारा दिया, बेटी बचाओ का, लेकिन उसके बाद भी बेटियां नहीं बच रही हैं। बेटियों के साथ दुर्व्यवहार हो रहा है। सिर्फ मणिपुर में नहीं हुआ, पूरे हिंदुस्तान में हो रहा है। हुकूमतें चाहे किसी स्टेट में किसी भी लोगों की हो, किसी भी पार्टी की हो, लेकिन औरतों पर अत्याचार अब भी हो रहा है। हमारे साथ रहमतुन्निसा हैं, वो जमात इस्लामी वीमेन विंग की सेक्रेटरी हैं। मैडम, मुझे ये बताइए, मोदी जी आए तो लोगों ने कहा कि उन्होंने नारा भी दिया बेटी बचाओ का, लेकिन उनके आने के बाद तो हमने देखा कि जो हिंदुस्तान में कभी नहीं हुआ, मणिपुर में 2 औरतों को नंगे घुमाया गया। तो ये कैसा नारा है बेटी बचाओ का?
That is what I want to tell you. It's a very concerning situation now, and especially the recent report that has come from National Crimes Records Bureau from 2019 to 2021, when this नारे, this slogan of Beti Bachao was repeatedly being said by our Prime Minister. During this 3 years period itself, हमारा पूरा मुल्क में, in the whole country, as many as 13.13 lakhs women and girls are reported missing. I want to underline the word reported because you all know how much approachable our police stations are, our courts are, our whatever law and order enforcing agencies are for women and girls to register on FIR तैयार करने के लिए. That also we all know. So I assume, or we assume, that we should understand that this number may be even triple or even more number हो सकता है असल में।
मणिपुर के जो वाक़े हुए, जो 2 औरतों को नंगे घुमाया गया, उसके बाद मोदी जी का जो अप्रोच है, उनकी जो बातें हैं, जो वो कहते हैं एक्चुअल में, और जो उनका इस पूरे वाक़े के बाद अप्रोच रहा, इंसिडेंट के बाद, आपको लगता है कि वो जो कहते हैं, जो उन्होंने किया, वो बिल्कुल सही था?
No, there is a vast difference between what our Prime Minister is saying and what he is doing in reality. Number one. Number two, this type of leaders, religious leaders or political leaders of the same party, not very recently, even before, they have written and they have spoken that if you have enmity towards any community, raping the women of that community, doing atrocities against the women of that community, even if you want to take a body from the grave and rape, that is jais, that is legal, you have to do it. So they were repeatedly giving the dog whistle to their youth or the youth of the nation, that all these things are not illegal or there is nothing wrong in doing these things. You do it and we are there to protect you. And they are encouraging and giving the dog whistle again and again. And that is why this type of atrocities, this type of acts are coming from our youth, whom we expect to be the future of the nation. And they are supposed to do something constructive and productive and positive. And this is what they are doing.
जिस मुल्क में औरतों पे जुल्म होता हो, उनके साथ घिनौनी हरकत होती हो, रेप जैसे वाक़े होते हो, चाहे वो किसी पार्टी के लोग करें, और जब वो जेल से रिहा हो, उन्हें ज़मानत मिले, तो उनको फूलमाला से उनका स्वागत किया जाए, उनकी तारीफ़ की जाए, उनके चांसेस बढ़ जाए कि हो सकता है किसी इलेक्शन में उनको टिकट मिल जाए। ऐसे मुल्क में ऐसी पार्टियों के होने के बावजूद, चाहे वो कोई भी पार्टी हो, कोई एक पार्टी की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं, क्या आपको लगता है कि आने वाले कुछ सालों में यहाँ औरतों के हालात बेहतर हो सकते हैं?
No, if we all work together, we have to bring changes. We need to work for it. And even from our homes, we have to educate our boys and girls regarding regarding this. Our educational institution, our teachers, they have to think about it in their classrooms, how to educate give awareness to their children, their students on this. And religious organizations, religious leaders and religious institutions, they have to try to educate their community in this. And law and order situation, law enforcement has to be, urgent, immediate, and also just with justice. There shouldn't be any favoritism with regards to religion or political affiliation. Even with regards to the file ban, we have seen what happened. They are delaying the process. So justice delayed is justice denied. We all know. So the political affiliation, the religious affiliation, or whether they have money in their pockets, all these considerations shouldn't be there in implementing the law.
ट्रिपल तलाक वाले मामले के बाद कहा जा रहा है कि जो मोदी जी हैं उनकी रिस्पेक्ट मुस्लिम वीमेन में ज़्यादा हो गई है, उनको अच्छा लगने लगा, उनका ये फैसला सही है। बीइंग ए मुस्लिम वीमेन, what do you think about this?
See, regarding the triple talaq, if you ask me, it is not to save the women, Muslim women, but to criminalize the entire community, especially the men, so that in the end, at the end of the day, the women are suffering more. And because of that, there are many cases of hanging relationships, because people are afraid to give talaq, even in genuine cases. And also the number of talaq, if you really assess the data or experience in the Samaj, it is not among Muslim Samaj, it is more among the other communities also, where it is against the law, against their personal law. So this is only a political agenda to criminalize a community and to bring more trouble to the community rather than save the community.
मैडम, अगर ये पूछूं मैं आपसे, चूँकि आप एक बेहतरीन मुस्लिम तंजीम में हैं आप, तो मैं ये पूछूं कि आप ऐसी क्या प्लानिंग करती हैं, या आप लोगों का कोई प्लान ऐसा है जिससे जो औरतें हैं, ख़ासतौर पे मुसलमान औरतें जो बिल्कुल दबी कुचली हैं, उनको एम्पावर किया जाए, उनको तेज़ किया जाए, उनको बेहतर पोजीशन में लाया जाए, इसके लिए आपकी जमात इस्लामी की क्या कोशिश रहती है?
We have no different method than following the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and follow the guidance which is given in the Quran Sharif. And the Quran begins with Iqra, that is read. So education, giving awareness, that is the first step that we have to take in empowering any society, in educating them. But education in the right way, that also is very important. What education is to be given. So Jamaat-e-Islami, first of all, we try to give awareness through our weekly programs, through our monthly programs, through our ijtima and conferences, and we have our periodicals and publications. Even we women publish 2 magazines. One is in Urdu called Hadia, and there is another one in English called Aura e-magazine. It's a digital magazine. Through all these methods, we try to educate the society and give awareness to the society. And also we want to engage, we try to engage with like-minded people on common issues, like common rape, everything, and law and order situation. Whereas the constitution application is concerned, there are many things which are common with not just Muslims, everyone in the society. So in these issues, we try to include, or we try to approach, or we try to participate with other like-minded organizations and religious groups, and we together try to give more awareness to the public, and also to ensure that our women also are educated, our women also are, there is a confidence developed among our girls and women, and they also become contributing members of society.
मतलब आपने खास बात अभी ये कही थी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के दौरान कि जब भी दो ग्रुप में, दो कम्युनिटी में, या किसी में भी जब भी कोई झगड़ा होता है, कोई बात होती है, तो उसके लिए सबसे आसान होता है वीमेन को टारगेट करना। तो आखिर इस सोच में तब्दीली कब आएगी? वीमेन हमेशा कभी सॉफ्ट टारगेट बनती रहेंगी?
या वही है, मैंने कहा ना, ये पॉलिटिकल टूल बन के ये लोग अपने लोगों को डॉग विजिल करते हैं कि ये कर लीजिए, चाहिए, तो ताकि यू कैन demoralize the society, that particular society, the whole society, because for every society the most important thing is the honor of the woman in that society and their girls, so that they know very well. So this aspect को लेकर they are trying to demoralize the any society. So we have to work against it. We need to try to create harmony among communities, and we need to try to make people understand that women are also created just like men in the society are, and they are also the creations of God, and they are our mothers, our daughters and our sisters. And the same thing what you don't like to do with your daughter or sister or mother, this is something which Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked somebody who came and asked him permission to have illegal sexual relationship with a woman. He asked him, will you do the same with your mother, your sister or your daughter? If you won't do it, don't do that with the others daughters and mothers and sisters. So this education we have to give to the society, that we all have to do together, and even media has a big role to play in this.
अगर सिर्फ नारा देते रहें बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ, सिर्फ ये कहने से कुछ नहीं होगा। अगर मणिपुर जैसे वाक़ये होते रहेंगे, हिंदुस्तान के दूसरे स्टेट में भी औरतों के साथ रेप और फिर उसको जलाए जाने के वाक़ये होते रहेंगे, तब तक ये नारा चाहे मोदी जी का हो, चाहे जी दूसरी पार्टी का हो, चाहे किसी का भी हो, वो सिर्फ धोखा ही कहलाएगा। जब तक औरतों पे जुल्म होता रहेगा, नारा जो भी होगा वो खोखला ही कहलाएगा।